Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where we talk about skincare, grooming and sometimes hair, so that sounds like a thing. Make sure you are subscribed. Also, come and follow me on Instagram where I post a lot of stuff you're not going to see here on YouTube. Fenty Skin, I can finally talk about this. I've had it for the best part of a month, I think. I'm not sure, something like that. And I have been dying to show you these products after they released like the trailer, then like a few leaks came out where a lot of people got a lot of things right, but there were some things that weren't quite correct. So today I want to give you a full review of the Fenty skincare line. They have launched with 3 products, which I think is just right, and we'll talk more about that later. But first I want to address something that I mentioned in a video way back, and that is the whole celebrity skincare thing. You guys know I'm not a huge fan of celebrity skincare lines. My main problem with it is because I feel like celebrities just whack their name on something and don't really have a lot to do with the process. However, what I left out of the video, and if I could find the clip, and if you listen to my podcast, you would know that the only celebrity skincare line I was looking forward to is Fenty Skin, if it was to ever happen. That is because I do see Rihanna as a businesswoman. I believe she is a great businesswoman. I believe she knows exactly what she's doing, and that she has so much input into this line, and into the makeup, into skincare, whatever. So I just want to get that out of the way. So before we talk about each product, I just want to talk about the range as a whole. What I think was a good idea and what I think could have been done a little bit different. So Fenty Skin has launched with 3 products. They've launched with their Total Cleanser, their Fat Water, that is a toner serum hybrid, and a sunscreen with an SPF 30 broad spectrum. So only 3 products. I say only 3 products, but I actually think that's perfect. I actually think that's a very, very clever thing to do and the right thing to do when you are launching a skincare line versus a makeup line. So as far as these 3 products go, I feel like they are spot on as far as like the fundamentals of what you should really be using in your skincare routine. For all ages, all skin types, all concerns, I think it's clever. And I do think it was clever not to launch with serums. I know a lot of people who are pre-reviewing this said that they wish they launched with serums. Serums, essences, little extra things like that are very personalized to somebody's exact skin condition, a very specific skincare concern. So, and the more I thought about them launching serums, I mean, I guess if you wanted to kind of like cover everyone, you can launch with a hyaluronic acid serum, a niacinamide, a vitamin C, but who needs more of those at the moment? Every brand has their own version of it. We just don't need more of those types of serums. So yes, that's something they can expand on, but I do think launching with these 3 main basic products is a very, very good idea. It's also nice to see a skincare brand launch with a sunscreen right off the bat as well. A lot of brands will launch their products and then a sunscreen will come 1 or 2 years later. So it's good to see a brand take sunscreen seriously and as a key and important step in a skincare routine. It's refreshing not to see a brand want to rush to launch, because we all know sunscreens take a while to create and get approved basically. So it's good to see a brand take their time with their creations and not rush it and include sunscreen as one of their key products. I love that. Great message. Very good. We'll come to that later as well. So let's talk about the individual products. There wasn't a whole lot of information given to me in the press kit and the PR kit. So whilst it's not as easy as taking a look at the ingredients list to review a product, I am going on the ingredients in the product and my personal experience with these products when it comes to this review. So let's talk about the Total Cleanser. Hyper clean soft skin without stripping or drying. A cleanser and makeup remover in one. Now, when it comes to double cleansing, you can just use the same cleanser over and over. Modern day cleansers with their surfactants are made to help break down those oils. I personally find that I just prefer cleansing balm because it feels nicer on the skin. I don't know. And it's a question I get a lot. And yes, it's fine just to use your basic cleanser twice. I love the packaging of this, the color. Millennial blue. I don't know what color this is. I don't know, but I love it. But with the packaging, these screw twist tops are probably one of my favorite things about the packaging. Hygienic, easy to use, easy to keep clean. You don't get that mess around the top. All these minor user experience details actually really affect the way I use skincare. They make a huge difference and they make me super happy. So yeah, I really like the packaging. So this is a foaming cleanser. However, I haven't experienced any dryness with this. Looking at the ingredients, we have sodium glycol glycinate, which is a cleansing agent that is known for being non-drying. We have glycerin as well, so a humectant. It's nice and moisturizing as well. Keeps our skin barrier healthy. I love it in my skincare. We have sucrose, which is a healthy sugar, basically. Again, keeping our skin hydrated. We have an ingredient I've never heard of before, and that is Malpicia emigranita, a Corolla fruit extract. I know people give me a hard time for not being able to pronounce ingredients, but come on. Apparently, it's rich in antioxidants. It's another skin barrier friendly ingredient. We have green tea in here as well, which is a great antioxidant, super soothing, perfect for irritated and inflamed skin. And we finish with fragrance and some colorings. It's a washer product, so you should be fine with the fragrance. I mean, as a cleanser goes, it's a nice cleanser. It's nothing to really rave about. It's just a good cleanser. I think as part of the whole three, it makes a nice routine. Yeah, it's not my favorite cleanser of all time. I'm gonna use it up and I'm gonna use it because it is nice. You do really just need the tiniest amount, and that just like lavas up everywhere. The scent, whilst I thought was initially strong at first because I used too much, doesn't hang around too much once it's washed off the skin. So yeah, it's a nice cleanser, worth the money. Absolutely. Let's move on to the Fat Water. This is a toner serum hybrid. Instantly refines the look of pores, reduces the look of dark spots, evens skin tone, and fights shine without stripping the skin. So yes, a toner serum hybrid, so an essence essentially. That full fat water, I've always described thicker toners and essences as full fat water. Now, I'm not saying they stole it from me, but I will be expecting a check very, very soon. From a user experience, this is a mattifying tonery essence product that doesn't completely strip away oils and doesn't give you that horrible dry feel to the skin like a lot of mattifying toners do. And I think what I mean by that is that it helps kind of like control sebum production throughout the day without stripping them in like an astringent type way. So it's not like an alcohol heavy toner. And I feel like that kind of like oil control property, I'm very, very oily. So this actually was quite nice, but I do feel like that oil control property is what kind of contributes to the immediate look of smaller pores. With longer term use when it comes to dark spots, I've got one, you can see here, it's vicious, this one. I've not really noticed a difference. To be honest with you, I don't expect that kind of result from things like this. But I did notice just a nice even looking complexion. My skin just looked overall kind of like healthy. But yeah, the niacinamide is a good touch in here if you do have that oilier skin and you're looking for a product to help with that sebum control. There's a bit of citric acid contributing to that as well as glycerin, so a nice humectant. Camellia oleifera, I think it's pronounced, which is a type of green tea, so nice antioxidants again, soothing. Witch hazel water, which I'm usually a bit like, oh, it's very, very drying, avoid it, it's a natural astringent. But I wouldn't worry about it drying you out because it's formulated with some really nice moisturizing and hydrating ingredients. It's antibacterial and good for breakouts, so yeah, whilst in things like Thayer's, which dries me the hell out, or witch hazel toners, it's formulated nicely in here and you're not going to get dried out skin. And then you've got fragrance in here too. I like using this on damp skin. Again, the tiniest amount is needed. And you just pat, 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 pat all over the skin. All in all, this is a nice, soothing, brightening essence. That is pretty decent. And again, I do have my essences and serums and toners that I do like separate, so I've never really been looking for that kind of 2-in-1. However, for people getting into skincare or people wanting to add a little something extra to their basic routine, this is a very good product. And again, as part of your basic routine, this is a very good starting point when it comes to products like serums if you've not used them before. The ingredients in it are overall good, so they will benefit most people. So again, if you want to simplify your routine or you're new to skincare, again, a nice product to have. Okay, let's talk about the Hydra Vizor. This is a sunscreen with an SPF 30. They describe this as light as air hydration. Invisible sun protection, defends and brightens skin whilst reducing the look of pores, and it's oil-free. The language they use on the packaging kind of makes me think that this is a moisturizer with SPF. So if it is, I'm not really sure. You have to make sure that you're using the right amount. So moisturizer with SPF with organic UV filters. So saying that, I would say it's important to make sure you're using enough of this product, as much as you would use of a sunscreen. But actually the directions and the usage on the packaging that it came in are very, very sensible, and they really, really do stress the importance of using enough of the product, making sure you're reapplying it every couple of hours. They have extra sun protection measures on here. I really, really do like how Fenty Skin is stressing the use of sunscreen. At the top, it says use every single day, no excuses, apply before makeup for the ultimate canvas. It also doesn't contain octinoxate or oxybenzone. And they say that's for coral reef protection, which is nice, but a whole other conversation. I'll leave some interesting literature for you to read about that down below. So looking at the actual active sunscreen ingredients in here, we have avobenzone, which is amazing at protecting our skin from UVA. Bromosolate, which is a strong UVB filter. That works great with avobenzone. However, they're not very photostable. So you really do have to make sure that you are reapplying this. Octisalate as well, which is another UVB filter, not as strong as the other two, but works well with the other two filters. So I love the packaging for this. These come with refills. So you just wash this off, twist it off, rinse it off, and then you can recycle these inserts. I think that's a nice little touch for a product that you're going to be using a lot of and repurchasing a lot of. Of course, if you're reapplying this as much as is recommended, you're going to go through this super quick. And you know, whilst it's not solving climate change, it's these little changes that we can all make, like using reusable cotton pads, stop using makeup wipes. These little changes that we can all do that together make such a huge difference. So I really appreciate that. So as they mentioned, it's hydrating. We have glycerin in here, we have hyaluronic acid and sodium hyaluronate. All three of those great humectants. We also have niacinamide, aloe, a version of vitamin E, and watermelon seed extract, which again is supposedly soothing. This is super nice on the skin, super nice. Again, I don't know if this is a moisturizer with SPF, but my usual issue with those is to apply the right amount. You have to use a lot. And moisturizers with SPF don't usually take that into consideration, that you're going to be applying a lot and then reapplying throughout the day. So they can tend to be a little bit more heavier than you like. This is super light, as it suggests. It goes clear on the skin. It does look like it had a certain kind of like luminosity to it, which doesn't show up on your skin at all. And it wasn't suffocating throughout the day whatsoever. My one issue with this sunscreen is the fragrance. As we know, I'm not anti-fragrance. I quite enjoy it in my skincare. My skin doesn't seem to have an issue with it. However, it is as simple as just avoid using this if your skin doesn't like fragrance. It's hard to get people to wear sunscreen every day. It's really tough to get people to wear sunscreen every day. People don't like to reapply. People are lazy. I'm sometimes too lazy to reapply, and I love it. And with this new fear of fragrance that everybody has, this could really put people off this product. When some of the leaks were coming through about Fenty Skin, I watched some of the videos where people were talking about their hopes for the line, and a lot of people were saying they've heard it's fragrance free, and I was like, oh, it's not. As I mentioned, when it comes to fragrance, if your skin doesn't like it, avoid it. If you have irritated, dry skin, eczema, any kind of skin irritation, avoid fragrance. If you don't mind fragrance, if your skin doesn't mind fragrance, go ahead and use it. You'll probably like this product a lot. However, I do wish brands would make more fragrance-free options to cater for those who genuinely have a fragrance allergy. And I know if you're going to be inclusive about, this is a comment I've seen before, if you're going to be inclusive, about certain ingredients, then you have to cater for everyone with every kind of allergy to every kind of ingredient. Yes, I get it. But when it comes to products like sunscreen, I do feel like everyone should just be able to pick it up and use it. And I think that should be encouraged. But then I also get trying to mask the smell of a traditional sunscreen. It's horrible. I feel like it's something I've grown used to. But yes, this is such a nice sunscreen, such a nice sunscreen. I'd be disheartened to hear that people were scared off it just because of the fragrance. So as a whole collection, I think these products are actually very good. I think the launch is perfect. I think they launch with just the right kind of products. Again, they may expand in the future on their skincare line, but as I keep mentioning, launching with 3 very good products, very basic products, I think is perfect. I think they launch with the right products. I enjoy using these. I will continue to use these up. And that's nothing to do with the brand. I've already got my favorite cleanser. I've got my favorite first cleanser, second cleanser, exfoliating cleansers. I've already got my favorite sunscreens as well. When it comes to the toner serum hybrid, this might be something I'll have on standby and might repurchase just those lazy days where I really do want as minimal a routine as possible. Maybe when the weather is a bit warmer, and as someone with oily skin, I don't want to be layering up as much as well. What I like about these, and in my opinion, is that the products are targeted at all age brackets, I was going to say, all ages, from 14-year-olds all the way up to 40-year-olds. I really think everyone can use this and everyone will benefit from them. I would love to see them come out with an exfoliator next. I think that's what I would like to see, kind of build up on those basics. But yeah, I'm impressed with this line. I'm very impressed with this line. It was a sigh of relief when I got them and I actually liked them, because I was like, okay, I'm enjoying these. It's kind of what I expected from Fenty and Rihanna, in the sense that they're good. They seem well thought out, and they launched with a sunscreen. I cannot stress how grateful I am for a new skincare brand to launch with a sunscreen and stress the importance of applying sunscreen and reapplying every single day. Let me know if you're going to buy any of these products, what you think about these products in the description box down below. But that's it from me now, guys. I will see you next time.